Tampa Motor Mouth in the zone, behind the microphone, all crazy all the time. AudioMo number 1515, halfway there, answering the challenge of AudioMo in November. How's everybody doing on this Thursday? Just one short week before Thanksgiving, and the most insane time. It's the most insane time of year. I tried. Okay, I failed it. That's a bum 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 bum. But hey, in case you're wondering, what the heck? Live Wrong and Perspire? What's up with that there motor? Well, I'll tell you, that comes from... used to belong to long time ago in a galaxy far, far... oh, that'd be a wrong reference there. Yup! Long time ago, yours truly was a part of many different email role-playing games, and some of you are, your head just exploded, and all that means is that somebody would start a story. In this case, it happened to be Star Trek, as all of us were major, and still are, were major trekkers, trekkies, whichever one you want to use at the time. And one person would start a story, pass it on to another one, and so on and so forth, posting in character. People would have different posts on the ship. One person would be the captain, the other the science officer, and so on and so forth. And you post and you'd sign your rank and what position was and what ship you were with and all that good stuff, in case you've ever heard of Star Trek role-playing games and Star Trek role-playing fleets and all that stuff. And Live Wrong and Perspire came from one, I believe it was, gentleman, was the character's name was Conan, and I'm trying to remember, back in the mists of time, and that's how they would always sign their emails, Live Wrong and Perspire. I just picked it up because I loved it and I roll with it, and I still use it even to this day, just because it's funny, as opposed to the Live Long and Prosper, which is what it's a parody of, if you hadn't figured that out by now, indeedy. But so why am I going in a Star Trek type direction? Well, that's because, don't you just love when they release kind of information, but not real information, about Star Trek 2. The new Star Trek 2, not the old Star Trek 2, which is Khan! I have left you buried alive! Buried alive! He tasks me, and I shall have him. I shall chase him round perdition's flame before I give him up! Ah, yes. Star Trek 2. But the new Star Trek 2, where the screenwriters really aren't giving much anything away. Neither is J.J. Abrams, of course. You know J.J. Abrams from the Transformers, and not Transformers more than meets the eye. Our robots wage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Nope, not that Transformers. The new Transformers movie. And how about all these movies coming out next year? New Star Trek 2, Iron Man 3, wicked trailer, Transformers 4, which takes place apparently 4 years after the last one, Transformers 3. But with Star Trek 2, there really isn't anything that's being released. It's just, okay, we're going to kind of go in a new direction. It'll be a new villain, totally introducing to the Star Trek universe. Of course, we all know the Star Trek universe was rebooted using time travel, which is like the ultimate staple of just about every single Star Trek series ever. Because Star Trek Enterprise, Temporal Cold War, Archer, Agent Daniels, back and forth, even though it was kind of cool. Original series, and right, Guardian of Forever, back to the 1930s, best episode, quite possibly in the entire Star Trek franchise. Though Balance of Terror is definitely up there. Then you had Next Generation. Next Generation not only had time travel, crazy stuff, like the time arrow, back when Picard went back to meet Guinan the first time. So that was kind of cool. Then they even had that whole Parallels episode where Worf was bouncing around from this universe to that universe and all different sorts of universes. But it's still time travel. It's kind of time travel to the side. It's not forward or backwards going to parallel universe. That'd be going slide to the left, bam, slide to the right, bam, bam. So it's time travel to the side. But where am I going with this? Oh, then of course, Deep Space Nine, Mirror Universe. They had the Trials and Tribulations episode. Voyager, time travel. Yeah, even though Year of Hell was kind of a different way of doing it. But it was still time travel. And then Future's End and all that nonsense and the relativity craziness. So, yeah, even into the movies when in Star Trek First Contact they went back in time to follow the Borg back. Yeah, so time travel, which way would I like them to go? I would like them to eventually introduce the Mirror Universe. Just because everything has been rebooted doesn't mean you still can't have an alternate universe where everyone is evil and they wear a goatee. But I definitely want them to somehow, in this new franchise, have an entire movie centered around the Mirror Universe, or where our universe gets into a war with the Mirror Universe. So I think that would be really cool, because all the new effects and everything, and they could do a 3-hour movie on that, and I think it would be really cool. Seriously, that would be a good idea. That's the way I would like the Star Trek franchise to go. Something dealing with our universe against the evil universe of people with goatees, because that means they're evil. Of course, the Mirror Crick didn't have a goatee, but still. Anywho, that's the AudioMo for today. Just sort of rambling on pretty much most about Star Trek, because when I'm not into sports, I'm really a huge sci-fi nerd, because you like being somewhere else, even if it's via a story, via a book, via a TV show, via a movie, and especially with how things are going lately, you definitely want to be somewhere else, right? So, anywho, that's it for me. You're still you, and the thrilling game between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins going on. It has already had one score with the kick return back. But still loves the whole sport. Yep, still 7-0 Bills, Buffalo Bills, of course. The only team to have lost 4 straight Super Bowls. Yeah, booyah. Alright, signing off for real. That's it for me. You're still you. Hope you're having a fun-tastic Thursday, and I will talk to you next AudioMo. Thank you all for tuning in, and live wrong and perspire. Okay, I'll stop. Yep, I'm gone.